Hello, everybody. This is Trevor Truck ASMR playing Mario Kart World. And we're gonna play Knockout Tour, which is by far the most competitive of the modes available. And I'm gonna play as the crab, because the crab, otherwise known as Sidestepper, is probably my favorite character, or one of my favorite characters in the game. And we're gonna play and have a ball. And what I like about Knockout Tour, first of all, for those who don't know what it is, it's kind of like Battle Royale, and you kind of like, if you don't finish in a certain place, you'll get knocked out of the race. That's the whole premise. And the goal, of course, is to be number one. And in a race with 24 racers, it'd be pretty embarrassing if you get knocked out, you know, from the first round. So in the very first round, you have to finish top 20. That's exactly how it is. So yes, my brother and I, you know, sometimes when we have free time, we play this game. And, you know, it's been a blast. And it's very funny because when we play Knockout Tour, it's actually very common for one of us to be eliminated pretty early and then the other to go fairly far. So as far as this Knockout Tour goes, as far as what you'll see on this video, I really don't know what to tell you, because my performance in this game is very mixed, you know, and I'm just gonna tell you, okay, and I wanna give you a warning way ahead of time, that this video and this game could potentially bring out a side of me that is not so pleasant, because when I start to play Mario Kart, it could be any Mario Kart, but especially playing online against random people, I have a tendency to get competitive. And how could you not get competitive? I mean, it's Mario Kart, right? It's all about the competition. So, as I've been chatting it up with you guys, I've survived round 1, and I'm second place to Mr. Dapper Dop. Me and Dapper Dop go a long ways. He's actually one of my biggest rivals. I'm just joking, I don't know who these people are, but I will tell you one thing. This is where you put all the chips on the table, okay? The stakes could not be any higher for a game like this. I mean, we're racing against penguins. We're racing against Goombas. I don't even know how Goombas drive the carts and the bikes, to be honest with you. When I tell you that this game is insane and wild, you guys need to know that I'm not exaggerating. I mean, this game is completely messy, but kind of like messy in a good way, you know? Messy in a very chaotic type of way. And I'm a little bit nervous for this round. You see what just happened there? That's the first string of bad luck. Getting hit by the star power, the second string of bad luck. Now, the closer you get to the finish line for the elimination, the more likely there is that something bad will happen. You see, I'm not in a very good place right now. On the second round, you don't want to be in 14th place. You want to be a little bit further up, just to have a little bit of insurance that you'll make it. But that's okay. It was a little bit messy, but we did make it to the third round. And that's good. That's pretty good. So we're going to keep this show going. 5th place is a pretty comfortable spot. I have to finish 12th or better if I have any hope at all of continuing this race. So we're gonna cause a little bit of chaos on the racing track. There's a blue shell. That is impeccable timing. That's perfect. So I got 2 red shells. One of the strategies in this game is to hold on to your items that could potentially defend you from any type of attack from a player behind you. When lightning happens, you can't do that, which is why lightning is one of the most frustrating events that happens in this game. No one likes lightning. I don't think anyone likes the squid. You know, any item that reduces your visibility is already going to be a contender for worst item. But we're doing okay. We're doing fine. So there's always a big debate in my mind with the bombs. Do you throw it behind you? Do you throw it forward? Do you hold on to it as a defensive measure? It's hard to say, but this is a video and I want it to be entertaining, so I think what I might do is throw it ahead, see if I hit anybody. Okay, I did not hit anybody, and I also managed to hit a car, so that's just the craziness of this game, you know? But it's okay, because now we're heading up to this next heat of the race, and there's I thought I saw a blue shell, but maybe that was the paranoia in the back of my mind. So I have a defensive item, which is the green shell, so what I'm going to do is hold on to it. You don't want to get rid of a green shell, especially if you're holding up 5th place around that area. We're not desperate quite yet. 7th place is a little bit uncomfortable. I might be tempted to shoot it. Okay, I'm gonna have to shoot it. We got a boomerang behind us, and boomerangs are just simply diabolical in this game. So you want to get as far away from that action as you possibly can. I almost got destroyed by the bomb, but I managed to speed ahead, so we got lucky there. We got Daisy in first, and we got this Mario player who's really, I think, going to be a rival for me. That's okay, we'll keep the party going. You know what's hard to do when you're playing this game and you get hyper-competitive like I do? It's hard to stay calm, but I will try to stay calm for the sake of ASMR. In this video, the ASMR has to be first, even if all I can do is just like a soft, spoken type of ASMR. I'm multitasking because I gotta pay attention to the race to some extent. Let's get away from that boomerang, because that's gonna kill me. That's okay, I had one more mushroom, not a big loss, but I'm still fighting to at least get in 4th place. Now this is gonna be a big fight. Alright, so I wanted to say a very colorful word when I got hit by that red shell. That was completely preventable, but yeah, sometimes you take a risk and the risk doesn't really pay off. Alright. Okay, we got a mushroom. I'm still not comfortable. We gotta be 4th place or better. We have to. Shoot, I completely messed up that draft, and that literally just cost me the race. Plus, getting hit by the fireballs. Okay, so that's it. That was the first Knockout Tour race. Considering everything that happened, I think I held it together pretty well. One of the entertaining things is that when you're eliminated, you get to see the race as it's going on right now. And a lot of times, you know, I just like watching the race and doing some commentary. You know, like Donkey Kong, he's far in the lead. There's a sizable gap between him and 2nd place. I think Bowser was in 2nd place too, and Bowser's don't really win a lot in my experience, so that's kind of rare. But we're not going to watch the rest of this. I think Donkey Kong just took it home. Donkey Kong won it. What do you say we do another Knockout Tour? Let's see how far I can get. Alright everybody, it's time for the 2nd Knockout Tour race. This is the Spiny Rally. We have a very formidable list of players. And we're starting off at the scary level, the Boo Cinema Theater. This game is wild. because all the certain characters have different outfits that you can play as, and then there are some characters that are just like random enemies from the Mario games. It's just amazing to see the variety, but in most cases there are a lot of repeats too. Like, a lot of people like to play as the baby characters because, I don't know, I guess the baby characters are the best. Maybe they're the fastest characters. I'm gonna use my power up pretty early. The thing about holding on to items is that it helps. But it only helps when you can actually hold on to them. Because most of the time there's a lightning strike or something like that that will take it from you. So you almost have to decide, will I use it now or will I save it? How long can I save it if I do decide to save it? Like, I'm saving this mushroom because I feel an emergency coming. But I really need to think about using it soon. Alright, I'm gonna use it now. Okay, that's perfect. That's okay. That's excellent. We're actually in a pretty... I would say we're in a pretty nice position. We got ourselves a blue shell just up ahead. I lost my green shell thanks to a boomerang. Just, you know, classic Mario Kart. You can't have anything good. You know, you can't hold on to it forever. Which I guess is a lesson of life, right? Nothing lasts forever. Except for how much I hate this game sometimes. Oops. Gotta look out for the bullies up ahead. Alright, and if I get quiet, I need you all to understand, if I get quiet, it's because I'm really trying to concentrate the best I can. See, right here, very sharp turn, but it's also a really critical moment. Blue shell is really gonna disrupt. That's fine. Oh, here it is. This is a straightaway. It's gonna be really hard to avoid items on a straightaway. Now, fortunately, we got lucky on that one, and we made it to the third round. That indiscriminate use of that box item really gets me angry. I am flaring red right now. Alright. We got a mushroom, we'll go ahead and use it. Perform some tricks. Ah, oh, someone has a boomerang. I'm gonna try to stay out of center as much as I can. Because the boomerang, it's just gonna get the person who's nearest it. And it's kind of like an auto-aim situation, to a certain extent. Alright, so we're gonna be flying in the air for a little while, which is always nice. Kind of reminiscent of Diddy Kong Racing. And, hey, all credit where credit is due. I think they kind of popularized the concept of airplanes and boats and a kart racer. So, I remember that game, playing it quite a bit when I was a child. Right. So we're in 14th place. And the truth is, we gotta do better. And we just gotta be really careful, because the roads are where things tend to go wrong most times. So we'll use the rail system. I don't know if that's much of an advantage, but it's better than nothing. So we'll take it. Okay, I'm glad we got some mushrooms, because what we want to do is we want to keep up with the pack. We don't want to fall too far behind. And the thing is, we don't have to be a front runner. You don't have to. In fact, you don't want to be a front runner for too long, because if you're in first place for too long, I guarantee something bad is going to happen to you. You want to be somewhere in the middle until the very last round. Then you want to do everything you can to get first place. Now look at me hitting walls. Ooh, okay. Okay. So this is okay. This is fine. We're actually doing pretty okay for the moment. Got hit by that, but I had a backup mushroom, so that's not going to be a very big deal. We're heading up to the beach. Okay. Gotta watch out for... Let's get an item. Oh, you did not just do that. You did not just take my item. That really gets me going. Okay, so this is a pretty dicey situation because you have two people who are defended. I just lost my item due to a ghost. They still have those green shells. It's looking pretty dangerous for me. But it's like at some point, I've got to make my move. And now I'm a crab again. Feeling really crabby. Oops. Okay, that's not good. That's not an ideal thing that just happened right now. See, this is why when you play this game, you get really angry and you get upset at the world. Because it's like, no, dude. I've worked so hard and you can't tell me my race ends here. All because of one little item. Oops, I just ruined somebody's day, I think. Okay. That was the luckiest thing to have ever happened to me in this game. And now I'm in first place. I think this eventually will lead to Wario's shipyard. I believe it will, because I see the storm clouds up ahead. Now look, I'm in a world of trouble being in first place, because this is not a safe situation. I have to maintain these green shells for as long as I possibly can. This is literally it. This is my only defense against anything that happens. There are going to be some things, though, that I will not be able to defend. We got a gold shell. Okay. No, it's falling apart. Oh, sorry. That was premature. Oh, this is not the last lap anyway. My bad. I thought this was the final lap. I'm like, oh man, I gotta get my ducks in a row. So this is the lap that will determine the final four. I was premature with those green shells. Oh, I didn't make it. Okay. Well, that was pretty fun, regardless. Like, I really do enjoy the knockout tour. It's so fun. And all things considered, I think I placed as well as I could. Now, so it looks like Toadette is probably going to take this one home. Actually, this is a rare situation. The person who's in first place is holding on to a spiny shell. Rocket Man, I don't know how you did that, but kudos to you, buddy. Kudos to you. You've pretty much guaranteed that you're going to win this thing. Because the moment someone passes you, that they're going to get destroyed by that blue shell. I don't know how you did it, but very, very impressive. Okay, everybody, well, that's going to be all for now. I hope you all enjoyed watching some of Mario Kart World Knockout Tour. I didn't get so angry that I threw my controller across the room, so I'm very thankful for that. And I'm thankful that you took some time out of your day to watch this video. So, I'll see y'all in another video. Have a good day or night. And till next time, I hope you stay relaxed.